tey boo ko taxawee ñëpp dinañ ne kii dina utee ak katoog waaye imaginal ci biir présidence bi ak ci biir NPP naka la jaxasoo ñoom si seen boppa réglé wuñ their house is not in order, the country is not in order, nothing is in order. Now if we want to beat that, shouldn't we be in order? Shouldn't we be better? Shouldn't we be examples of who we want to be so that we can lead? But if we are doing the same things, just like they are, what is the difference? Tey soo déggee ñu bare ne néegi UDP mu ngi jaxasoo bon Adama Barrow dina continuer xanaa UDP rek ñoo fi nekk UDP rek fi nekk Mama Kandeh mu ngi dem si NPP xanaa Mama Kandeh rek fi nekk xanaa du ñun bokkuñ woon si ñi sos GDC. Where's the majority of the Gambians? Where's the silent majority? I'm calling all of you, it's time to stand. Ngeen bàyyi seen xel bu baax si politicians yi nga xam ne ñu ngi génn ñun nag duñ toog fii di wax bu bari yéen ñëpp gis ngeen problème bi nekk si dëkk bi seen njiiti réew bu mu ne ñëw toog jaxaraan xool leen si seen biir bët ne leen la ngeen foog amut du dëgg ñu ngeen liggéey ba tey bonte day warul leen a toog di xool ñun mi nekk opposition dañu hold accountable ne nii ak nii ak nii yéen ñeen a am responsibility bi léegi parce que ñun ñëpp taxaw nañ ba am ngeen ci buuñaa moom des na si yéen ngeen taxaw xam fi ngeen bokka wala fi ngeen war a dem bokka taxaw ak ñooñu jogante waaye di toog ne Adama Barrow will win again because you want Adama Barrow to win again. That is a lazy mindset. That is a lazy mindset. What you need to do is to say, I am ready to stand with such. Or this is where I am. And we fight the fight for 2021. 2026. 2026 is not about taking Adama Barrow out. We are not going to make the same errors we did in 2021, in 2016. 2026 is not about Adama Barrow. It's about our sovereignty. It's about us Gambians and what we have to move forward. You want Ibrahim Traore? You can get Ibrahim Traore in a woman. It doesn't have to be a man. You can get Ibrahim Traore in a woman. It doesn't have to be a man because the men you see, most of them don't have the cojones to do it. Do you understand? And that is why you need to stand for that. We need people that are ready to work. We need people that are ready to ask questions. We need people, and you guys should not be afraid. You don't have to be a journalist to ask a question. As Gambians, you need to stand up for yourselves. Hey! ñun mun nañoo jël suñ kenn ñu gën a def dellu fi ñoo dellu ñu toog fa di leen seetaan because yàlla xam na ne dunda bi fii dafa miti te nit ñi amuñ xaalis bi kuy an $3,000 du mun a jënd saaku maalo right now kii an $3,000 du mun a jënd saaku maalo du mun a jënd diwlin ak li moo def si biir cin bi pour tooga loolu kenn mënu ko sedde yàlla. So Gambians, it is your right to ask questions. If you're in a political party and you cannot ask questions, then get the hell out of that political party. You should be. 24/7 in our movement, people challenge us. Prior to him coming in, he challenged. And because he was satisfied, that is why. Right here, the same. And many others. And we are not We don't fear anyone but the Almighty Allah to answer your questions because they don't sit tanki digger. Gambia is not for sale. Gambia is not for somebody to get rich. Gambia is a sacrifice. So pour sacrifice. You lay down for your country. Just like in America, they're laying down their life for their country and call themselves Americans. It's the same way you lay down your life for your country and say, I am a Gambian. I barely tell people I am Aku. Because as an Aku, in our compound, we had everybody working there. Everybody was with us. What we eat is what they eat. Even as we have these people in our compound, when I have to do my chores, my grandmother will make me go and do my chores. Lamin will go and do his chores because we are one family. It's not about Lamin, or it's not about Alpha, or it's not about Keba. It's not about tribe. We Akus, we don't have a tribe. We came back home and call ourselves Creoles. Who knows? Look at the geography of West Africa. Who were the majority? Mandinkas, right? Fullers. We lost that identity. Every time, every time you watane lolu muy re ma jox ko firne yi mun anti marine mbula way manako mbula I'm telling you the truth billahi sit down let me tell you. So we don't have that problem, and until you own up ne Gambian nga fate tribe sibiti billahi dinga muna taxaw nga liggéeyal sa dika billahi dinga muna taxaw nga xéxal sa dika parce que bo déggé 2026 ñi ne do or die because guerre la. So your girl bi nga dem xex pour Gambia change xana yow dañ ko xex based on your tribe bo leena dem Olympics tribe mo leen fa yóbbu bo leena tukki bitim rew ci airport bitim rew tribe mo leen fa yóbbu lan mo leen fa yóbbu do as a Gambian. The flag of the Gambia, how do you raise the flag of the Gambia high? Is by owning up. Taibo gisee ñu ne America is great. It's because they take their flag and throw it high, put it high. But ñun Africans, ñun not. Benga xamne all we see, we are tribe. They have already divided us by tribe and regions and sectors in Africa. And we are still living in that slavery mindset. And it's high time we begin to own up. You want to be Burkina Faso? It's not going to be easy. Because how many times they attempted to his life? How many of our men are ready for life attempt here? Sen góor yi ngeen am fii ñuy taxaw ñu bëgg a nekk Ibrahim Traoré te gisuma ñu sol mbubi soldat ñaata ñoom suñ leen life attempt buy jóge America jóge feneen ndax they are ready to stand like him and have the guts and the audacity. Ñaata of them ngeen dégga su ñooy wax ñu wax tubaab yi dégga leen duñ ko nangu because they are all part of the system that is begging behind them. I don't have that fear. Man ben tubab duma yap. No foreign national will disrespect me because I am a true African. I sold my Africanness in America. I talked about me being an African woman and a Gambian to the point where it brought me a lot of problems. But I stood tall as that African woman that fought for who she is. And that is what each and every one of you should do. Because it's not just about Gambia, it's about Africa. Let's talk about a woman in the presidency. This is not about Gambia. Gambia is very small. Today, how many women do we have in Africa leading? Do you know if Gambia selects a woman right now, there will be a drastic shift, not only for Gambia, but the whole of the West Africa. And it's not just any woman, a woman that is ready to stand and speak their mind and take their country to the next level, just like Senegal and like Burkina Faso. It will be a revolution, and that's why you need a movement. The reason why we're having all this tribal nonsense, all this religious nonsense, is because of this political mindset which was here during colonial era. This is all neo-colonialism. They put that mindset in your heads. In a political party, you have women president, women mobilizer, youth president, youth mobilizer. The NPP has sacked their youth president. Just to show you how this, you are so indispensable. They can just sack you like that. You're not significant to the growth of this country. How can you sack your youth president? How can you sack your youth mobilizer? Because that's how they see you. You're nothing but a mobilizer and a president. You're a sector in their governance. That's why when they sit in office, You have no women sitting on the right table, only one or two, just like a sprinkle, like a dot, just to show that we are being fair by throwing two peppy malo for put one where we are gender whatever. And the same with the young people. So are you going to stand and continue that mindset till when? You want change? You want development? Then you need to be part of a movement that is inclusive. You look around us here. You look at some of the other people, members that are here cooking. They're all part of the movement and they all have a voice. I am a woman. If I had a political party, do I have a men president and men mobilizer? The whole constitution was designed for a man. But that's not right. There's no equal opportunity. There's no equal opportunity for our children. That is why all of you are marginalized. We need to break the cycle. We need to have a revolution where we say enough is enough and this is the way we go. When we go in to the government, we can invite elderly statesmen that have sacrificed their life for the Gambia to sit with us and reform the Gambia for the future of you and your children and your grandchildren for tomorrow. And that will be something they will leave behind. Lo xamne ñom ñep dañoo ñoo boka ñu nekk an executive body ci biir suñu nguur gi ñu toog ñu liggéey ak ñun reform delloo leen ko yéen bu ko defee suñu wàccee ñun ñu retire yéen ngeen continue dëkk bi am nag continuation ku jiite dafa ñëw rek xool di tubaab yi day def ok président su toogee li ak la war a def first 100 days li ak li. So that this is how other countries are working. Everything is already there. It's a template. It's just to move on. They just change a little bit. Ñun loolu mooy suñu taxawaay. Ñun loolu la ñoo wax. But it takes all of you to be part of that call. Tey waxtaan bi loolu la. Tey waxtaan bi duñ fi toog di wax affaire yi diw ak diw am naak diw amut. Politician bu toog di wax affaire yi diw te amut clear information waxut leen dëgg. Parce que information bi doo ko mën a am ba nga toog si biir xanaa nga nekk lawyer mën a dig out te foog nga taxaw ne danga taxaw pour loolu rek nga mën a am information yooyu because nguur moo ñu ëpp ñun ñëpp doole waaye tamit askan bi nga xam ne moo fa def ñi nga xam ne ñoo oo seen boppa nguur ñun ñooy nguur gi waaye ñun ñoo leen def as executive yéen si seen boppa each and every one of you mun ngeen a la daan ñu génn ci biti ñu toppatoo suñu réew. It takes all of us collectively. Man kàddu bu gàtta boobu laa am pour wax leen tey. Buguma che guda lo len am questions mun nga questions you can come. That's Mr. Bitey as our chairman for ASD. That's Mr. Sane, our campaign manager, and myself as the independent aspirant. Thank you all so much for coming.